Hey, it's summer again, which means that I have time to film videos again. Doesn't mean that I will, but it means that I might try. And trying is essential towards accomplishing. Accomplishing is essential towards life. And I'm trying to live life, so we'll see. It's my last summer before I graduate college, and so I'm doing a summer internship at a radio station. Today was my first day, actually. It was the most fulfilling first day of an internship I could imagine ever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a little video series called Intern Diaries. I'm going to use this to show any cool experiences I have, but mostly any awkward experiences that I have, because radio internships involve a lot of interaction, sometimes with famous people, and I fumble over things, words mostly, not other things. I'm pretty good on my feet. I'm agile like a cat, but I fumble over words. And today, my first day on the job as an intern, I've already established myself as that guy. So I get there and they're like, hey, so what's happening today is we've got a little lounge, fans come in, they listen to the artist perform, it's just supposed to be like a nice little private venue. And I was like, okay, cool. They said today the guest is Cassadee Pope. She won The Voice last year, if you don't know. And CMT is gonna be out here to film some things, so just be on your best behavior. And I was like, my best behavior is my always behavior. I'm chronically best behavioring. First day as an intern, I already get to meet somebody who's well known. She played, she sounded really good, she looked really good, and I was like, all right, cool, I can do this. Well, at the end, she had an autographing session. I waited in line. I was last in line. I'm gonna, like a news thing. That's just in. No, but I go up to her and she's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Zach, with a CH. And she looks at me. At the end of your name, I was like, I should have clarified, Z-A-C-H, not C-H-A-C-H, or however else you would spell Zach, with a C-H at the beginning. So once we got that little thing out of the way, I was like, good. She's already made a mistake, so I'm allowed at least one mistake now. You know how when you go to talk to somebody famous, you plan out what you're gonna say. You plan out your full conversation because you want them to leave and be like, that's somebody that I could see myself marrying someday. And this was no exception. I wanted her to have that impression in her mind. I was like, hey, you sounded good. And what I meant to tell her was, I was surprised that I have not heard more about you, because I haven't. I didn't really know about her until today, but I was impressed by the way she sounded. As I go in for the picture, I'm like, yeah, you sounded really good. I was surprised. And I stopped there for some reason. I didn't want to finish my sentence, I guess. But I was like, you sounded good. I'm surprised. That sounded bad. All right, I'm just gonna go. And so I walked off. And so internship diaries day number 1, I told a recording artist that I was surprised that they sounded good to their face. Some of you might call that fighting the system. I call that embarrassing. Maybe we're in for a pretty exciting summer. Maybe I'll meet someone cool. Someone else cool. Because Cassadee was cool.